Hey, it's time again for our super surprise mystery guest to come through the door and introduce our next comic. Henny Youngman! Oh, isn't that nice? Keep it up. Henny, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, Norm. Thank you so much. What happened to the accident?
What accident?
You always look that way. I got one for you.
Okay.
How do you say hello to a deaf duck?
I don't know. How do you say hello to a deaf duck?
Hello, duck!
How would you like to introduce our next comic?
I'd love to. Where is he? Hello, John Pate. Let's give him a hand, folks. John.
Thank you very much. Hello, how are you? Where are you from? I'm from Alabama. I went to Catholic school. Anybody here from out of town? Are you two married? Have you enjoyed the show so far? Boy, there's some dumb commercials on television. Thank you very much. Good night. I did move out to California not long ago from Alabama. First thing I noticed when I got to California, there are a lot of strange people out here. Oh, no, it's true. On the way over to the studio tonight, I was stopped at a stoplight. Guy steps off the curb, looks into my window, and says, "Did you know that if you cut off your arms, you couldn't pick them up?" I don't know how to deal with things like that. It's always happening to me. I was listening to the radio the other night. Same thing happened. Some weird announcer came over the radio about 2 o'clock in the morning. He says, "Be humane. Have your cat spayed or neutered." I began to think, did anybody ask the cat about this? He's sitting there one day minding his own business. You're gonna what? Well, it'll be an even swab, Jack. Take away my gusto, try it, buddy. California is a lot different than in Alabama. I did like growing up down south. I really loved it, except when I was really young. I didn't like kindergarten, because down south, they use a kindergarten teacher till she dies. I had one that looked like she had about 20 seconds left. Her name was Miss Spleen. She was a real senile old lady. She'd always give us something to do, then she'd scold us for it. We'd be playing with the little wooden blocks they give us, and she would look back there and say, "Well, don't put that block in your mouth. You don't know where that's been." And we always wondered, folks, how many places can a wooden block go? Every school had a tough kid. We had a tough kid in our kindergarten. His name was Walter Brissendine. Really tough kid. He would come to class every day with a note from home, stapled to his hand. He had nicknames for everybody in his gang. Stinky, Rusty, they had a nickname for me. They called me Victim. Of course, I got on up in the 5th grade, got my first man teacher. And all you guys know you cannot get away with anything with a man teacher. He'd always catch us. We'd be sitting in the back of the room carving our names at the desk. He'd look back there and give us a lecture. "Hey, you boys back there in the back. Are you carving on them desks again? Boys, you know them things are made out of solid wood. What do you think? Wood grows on trees?" I guess I did like growing up down south, and the thing I liked best was when I was watching TV was professional wrestling. I used to love to watch professional wrestling because right at the end of the show, they would have the promotion for the upcoming fights, and they would always try to build it up real exciting so everybody would come. "Friday night, Municipal Auditorium, Texas Chainsaw Tag Team Death Match. No one will leave the auditorium alive. Be there." I do like to watch a lot of TV, things like that, commercials. I saw the pesticide fogger, you know, the new pesticide fogger, the thing you turn on in the kitchen, leave the house for an hour, come back an hour later, your cat's dead. Roaches are carrying him out, you know, something. A lot of great improvements have been made, I guess, and mostly in mechanical things like cameras. I have noticed a lot of improvements in cameras. First of all, they had the camera. You had to send away the film, get the picture developed. Took 5 or 6 days. Then they had the famous 1-minute camera. Of course, now you can watch the film develop right before your eyes. What I wonder is, what are they going to have next? A camera that develops a film before you even take the picture? Call it a Kodak Futurematic. Hey, George, you know what vacation men outfit's going on next week? I got the pictures right here.